Hey guys, haven't done a video. It's been a few days. I don't know how long. Anyways, I apologize. I just haven't had time really to do a video. Had a lot going on. You know, trying to get ready for Rod Run. Went up Shades of the Past, and if I missed some of y'all, I apologize. I wasn't up there alone. I had some stuff to do Saturday. I had a niece's birthday and a let me cut this fan off here. I had a niece's birthday and a nephew's birthday on Saturday to go to, so I wasn't able to get back to the Shades. I had a really good time. Me and my dad went, and we just kind of wandered around. We didn't buy a thing, not even at the swap meet, which is odd for me. Usually I'll pick something up, which I did go through one of the grouts wax things, or some little vendor had a bunch of, you know, wax applicator pads, buffing pads, stuff like that. And I had a few little things picked out, and the line was so long, so I put it back. But when I came into the show, me and my dad, I was actually glancing at this one booth, and Dad brought my attention that Chip Foose was standing there. So we got to meet Chip Foose, talked to him pretty briefly. You know, I've ran into, you know, famous people throughout my life on occasion here and there, and I try not to take too much of their time up. You know, I know they're there trying to enjoy the show and stuff just like I am, and I couldn't imagine being someone of like Chip Foose's status and trying to go up to something like that and enjoy it with everybody pestering you. And I told him that, but he was very friendly, very approachable. He, you know, talked and seemed like a real nice guy. So anyway, that was pretty cool. Got to meet him. Dad got to meet him. Shook his hand. Like I said, it's pretty brief, but anyway, we had a good time. We came on back. I think I'm ready for the Rod Run. I've got to clean these trucks up tomorrow. I probably ought to be doing it tonight, but I just don't feel like it. I'm extremely tired. I slept about 2 hours last night, and I went to work this morning. Just had a lot of things on my mind. And you know, my buddy Primer is Best, if y'all seen his video, he sold some of his cars, and I've been talking to him about that, and you know, I know that was a lot on him, and that bothered me a lot for him. You know, not for me, but for him. I know that was hard on him, so but he done good, and I'm real proud of him. So anyway, these trucks, they're going to go to Rod Run. God willing, nothing happens. You know, you never know what can happen between now and tomorrow and Wednesday, but I'm going to trailer 2% up, and I'm going to drive my 87. Not that I don't trust 2% to drive up there, but there's, you know, just me and my dad, so I've got a trailer and I can drive one. This truck is fuel injected and it's got overdrive. It's about a 2-hour drive. So anyway, a lot cheaper on gas, a lot more comfortable on the road. So we're going to drive the red one, going to haul 2%. Now, if anybody's interested in the trucks, come and holler at me. The red is going to be priced at $15,800, and I think I'm going to price 2% at $9,800. I know that sounds like an odd number, but it's something a lot of people do at the Rod Run. I won't get into all that, but a couple things that I have done. I haven't showed y'all these grills I bought. I went on kind of a grill buying spree and sort of screwed myself. You can see a little bit of that buffing compound there on the top of that grill. I'm going to wash all this tomorrow and clean that stuff off, but sorry, I've got in a group text here and I'm getting a freaking notification every 3 seconds. I wish they'd take me out of those things. But anyway, tripped over my fan there if you're wondering what just happened. I found a grill on Facebook Marketplace, and it was advertised as, you know, unopened, unused grill. And it was this grill. It was an 87 grill. And I got really excited, and I thought, man, I'd really like to have that for that 87. So I messaged the lady really early that morning. Well, I say really early, it really wasn't that early, probably 7 or 8 o'clock, and never heard nothing from her all day. And I thought for sure she had sold it. Like 4 o'clock came around, she messaged me and said, yeah, it's here, come on. Well, the grill was in Rossville, Georgia, and pretty good little haul from my house, about an hour and 15, 20 minutes, so I couldn't make the drive. So I messaged her back and I said, look, if you'll hang on to the grill and hold it for me, I'll pay you double what you're asking. You know, it was, well, had it been a new old stock grill, you know, that's a $500 to $1,000 piece. I know that sounds crazy to some of y'all, but you know, it wouldn't be crazy for somebody to give $1,000 for a new old stock grill. I've sold quite a few new old stock parts, and the door handles, I got $750 out of a set of new old stock door handles for one of these trucks, and I had people begging me to sell them to them after I done talked to the first guy. So anyway, the stuff's worth its money in gold. It's great. If you have an opportunity to buy new old stock stuff for a square body, buy it. Anyway, so here's the grill that, I thought was new old stock. Obviously it was not. I got down there. I won't get into the lady's situation, but I paid her the money. I picked the grill up, and a piece fell out, which was one of the little plastic tabs that the speed nuts go on the back for the parking lights, which mine didn't have the parking lights. That was for the double stack grill. My parking lights are over here, so that's not a big deal. This one does have a screw-on emblem, which is worth a little something to somebody. You could paint that and fix that back up. The grill's not terrible shape. I could use the grill, but you can see that those are scratches. That's not dirt, that's scratches. So anyway, again, I'm not going to get into the lady's situation, but I just went ahead and bought it, and we'll leave it at that. This is an 83 grill, and here's another grill that I bought. That grill's in really good shape. It's got some scuffs and scratches here and there, but it's a lot better than what's on Clifford. So I bought this from a friend of mine at work, a real good friend of mine, that one and the 83 grill. I'm not sure that those may have not have come out of the same truck. He bought this grill in the 90s, new at a Chevrolet dealership. So that is a GM grill. Obviously this is an original grill. It's got some nicks. I haven't cleaned it up, as you can tell. It's just dirty and dusty and dingy. I'm going to clean those up, all of them, all three of them at some point. Again, I just haven't had time. But it's in really good shape other than those little nicks right there. And it's broke right here on the top. And I think I probably done that hauling it home because I looked at these in his truck and I didn't notice it was broke. I feel like I would have noticed that. So I think I done that bringing it home. But somebody looking for an 83 model grill, it's in really good shape. You gotta think that grill is, let's see, how old is that? 39 years old, almost 40 years old. So that's a pretty good grill. Just a little bit of finesse, and like I said, that little broke spot, you can't even hardly see it until you get right up on it. And once it's all screwed into the truck, you probably never know it's there. But anyway, worst case scenario, it's a wall hanger. My buddy priced those pretty cheap. I gave him, I think, $50 more than what he priced them to me for. But he's always been good to me. He's let me have stuff at just an absolute bargain. So anyway, if Clifford comes back from the rod run, I'm going to clean that grill up and put it in there. And Clifford probably will come back from the rod run. It's a long bed, but now let me tell you, this is a cool truck. It is one of the best square bodies I've ever owned. It just starts up every time. Like I said, the truck's just got 88 or 89,000 original miles. It's been taken care of. Not so much as like, garage kept or nothing like that, but mechanically it's been taken care of. It runs out good, it drives good. It's solid as a pin. It's got just a couple little spots on that passenger side rocker. I could have fixed that, but it's not bad enough to even fix. It's just a couple little low spots, and I've put some Penetrol in and around the hole to just stop the rust and kind of treat that. But super, super good truck. Again, I don't care to bring this thing back home. I kind of hope I do. I get in the mood to kind of get something different and play with it. You get tired of, fooling with the same old stuff. But especially this truck, because it runs so good. Used to, when I bought anything, first order of business, make it go fast. Let's try to do something to make it fast. Well, now, if I can get in it and start it and ease it up and down the road and it runs out and drives good, I'm not going to fool with it. It's just not worth it. Like I said, especially something like this, I can jump in this truck, I can drive it an hour to work, an hour back home, not ever bat an eye, not even think about it. So, I don't know. We'll see what's in store for Clifford. If I take it up there and it sells good, if it don't, that's good too. I'll bring it back and just enjoy it, drive it. Maybe I thought about buying some of the flat center caps for these torque thrust wheels. Maybe some spacers for the back while I'm up there. Bring that rear wheel out just a little bit. Just do a few more little odds and ends to it, and start doing the interior. You know, every once in a while, you let this truck set for, you know, a week or two. You start it, it'll puff just a little smoke, but, you know, if you drive it every day, it don't do that. Maybe put a set of valve seats in it just for the heck of it. It don't hurt a thing. I don't know that I've ever added any oil to it. I mean, that's how insignificant it is, but I changed it when I got it, and of course, I've not put all that many miles on it. I've probably put enough on it for an oil change, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, taking them to the rod run. I'm out of time. I've got to get this one cleaned up. Got to get this one cleaned up. Shine the tires, wipe them down. Of course, we're going to be driving this one, so I'm going to have to wipe it down again once I get up there and see what happens. You know, worst case, I bring them back home. It's not a big deal. I don't care to do that. You know, a lot of people take stuff up there and they get all wound up. They don't want to take it back home. I don't care a bit to take these trucks back home. Just to be able to sit up there, hang out with some of my friends and stuff that are up there, you know, look at the other cars and trucks, just, you know, enjoy the company of like-minded people. I think I'll have a good time. I hope it don't get too crazy up there this year. Shades was absolutely awesome. I hate that that's over with. You know, I keep hoping maybe they'll pick it up, move it somewhere else, but I don't know. You know, it's not looking good, so we'll see what happens. You know, rod run is a lot of fun, but, you know, and I'm not getting down the young crowd, but there is a lot of the young crowd coming in with the squatted trucks, this, that, and the other. I don't mind the squatted trucks. The squatted trucks don't bother me. I love to see different cars and trucks. I love to see people's different tastes. That's what makes these big events fun. You know, even if you don't like it personally, it's just fun to see it. It's fun to, you know, talk to other people, just, you know, car guys, you know, whether it's a Honda Civic, a square body truck, first gen Camaro, Chevelle, whatever, third gen, fourth gen. I love all the Camaros. Second, don't let me leave those out. The fifth, even the fifth generation, I like those. Any kind of old car truck, new car truck, you know, if you know, whatever people are into, I like to see it. But you have a lot of the young guys and, you know, guys my age. I'm not just going to get down on the young ones. I mean, there's a lot of ignorant older guys up there too that just start acting foolish and kind of ruin it for everybody. So I hope everybody can kind of behave this year. Everybody gets along. You know, there's been some shootings up there. There's been fights. Now, don't get me wrong. The shootings are not, you know, a particularly common thing. You know, it's pretty rare, but there have been some, you know, a lot of fights. These guys get out there and they want to race up and down the strip, you know, kind of act silly. Of course, then the police get involved, and then everybody gets mad at the police. Police just doing their job. You know, most of y'all know I'm a part-time deputy. I'm not trying, you know, this is sort of a biased opinion, but when everybody starts getting out, starts acting silly, and it's causing trouble for a lot of, you know, people that are just up there trying to have a good time, of course, they got to get out and start writing tickets then. And, you know, a lot of times people that are kind of minding their own business get caught in the crosshairs. So, you know, it is what it is. But if you've never been, please load your stuff up, come check it out. Even if you just come up for the day, I don't stay up there anymore. I just go up there, and usually I have people watch my trucks. My wife's not really into the rod run. Of course, I have a 2-year-old, don't want to leave her at home by herself. So I usually drive up and come back home. Again, it's just about a 2-hour drive. I'm a truck driver at my full-time job, and of course, it's an hour to work, hour back. So, you know, driving don't bother me. I'm used to driving. But anyways, throw your bicycle in the back of the truck, throw your lawn chair if you got one, no fishing chair or something, and head up there for the day. It's a lot of fun, guys. It really is. Get out and see some of these old trucks. There's going to be a lot of square bodies. There always is. You know, again, Camaros, Chevelles, Mustangs, anything you can think of. Anything you can think of will be at the rod run. You'll see boat cars. You'll see, most of the time, the old sheriff's car off Smoking the Bandit with the roof and stuff cut off. Just, you know, a lot of crazy stuff. And again, it's just a lot of fun. So you know, if you're not doing anything this weekend, you're looking for something to do, the weather's supposed to be really nice, you can head up there right now. There's cars everywhere. You know, the show or rod run isn't actually till this weekend, but I promise you, if you go up there tonight, gonna be a lot of people, gonna be a lot of cars. Get up there, check stuff out. Like I said, Pontiac guys, Mopar guys, Ford guys, Chevrolet guys, Honda guys, diesel guys, you know, anything you can think of. If I left somebody out, I'm sorry, but anything you can think of is going to be up there. And if most of y'all are watching my channel, I know most of y'all are square body guys like me. So anyway, go have a good time. If you're buying or selling, be careful. If you're buying and you get a title, check the VIN number. You know, make sure you're getting the right title. You know, a lot of guys will have several vehicles up there, and you know, they're liable to give you the wrong title, you know, innocently, just purely by accident. It happens. You know, I've done that a lot, been checking the VIN, you know, usually I just check the last four, and sometimes they're off, and, you know, whoops, you know, my bad. Or, you know, maybe the truck or car's just been registered that way for years. Maybe it was a clerical error at the courthouse and nobody caught it. So just be careful, check your titles. No one's going to take offense to that. If somebody takes offense to you checking money or titles, you don't need to be fooling with them anyway. I expect people, if I'm buying something, I expect you to count the money. I want you to count the money. It's not going to offend me if I hand you a stack of hundreds and you go count it. I want you to count it. I want you to take your marker and run across the top of it. I want you to be 100% sure and satisfied and comfortable with a transaction with me. And I would imagine everyone else feels the same way. So, like I said, check your money, check your VIN numbers, your titles. Look at those titles, guys. Look under the remarks. A lot of these old trucks and cars are up there now with rebuilt titles. It doesn't bother them. Hagerty Insurance. Both of these trucks are insured with Hagerty. A deer could possibly total one of these trucks out. So, you know, not to say that it's hurt, but it's going to hurt the value if it's a rebuilt title. So, you know, look under the remark side on the title. You know, you're going to have a lot of Kentucky, North Carolina, South Carolina, Ohio, Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia. You know, people from all around are going to be up there. So, again, check your titles, check your money. Make sure you count your money. You know, if you're buying, selling, I don't care. Count the money. Count it. Have them count it. Have your girlfriend or wife count it. Make sure everybody's, you know, happy and comfortable, and you're done. You're 100% done. If you count it and they count it and they lose $1,000 between, you know, where you bought a vehicle and their hotel room, they're not going to be blaming you for it. So, anyways, just be careful. Watch yourself. You know, and then just have fun. Like I said, just have fun. And all right, I've rambled on enough. This is probably one of the longest videos I've ever made, and I do apologize, but just kind of want to give y'all some tips on the rod run, let y'all know, God willing, everything goes well. I'm planning on being there. I will more than likely be around the day's end, right there. Lord, I can't think of the name of the road, but I'll try to do a video at the rod run, show everybody where I'm at. I'd like to meet y'all. I'd like to see y'all's trucks, see what you're bringing up. Be a real good time. All right, y'all have a good one. I'm gonna shut this garage down, and like I said, all I like's basically just cleaning these trucks up, getting that one on a trailer, and we'll be headed that way Wednesday morning about 4 a.m. So I'll be up there early. Catch you on the next one.